stories of the week. Mumbai under attack. Cricket fans' sense of priority also under attack. And have you seen this drone? If you have, you better run. Also, Cyril Almeida will talk to me about Pakistan's sense of security. Maybe he can explain why we're all feeling so insecure. This is News Weekly, and I salute our new robotic drone overlords. Hello everybody, and indeed welcome to episode 5 of News Weekly for the week ending Monday, the 1st of December 2008. I'm Sami Shah, and I'll try to accomplish the Herculean task of deconstructing the top news stories from around the world. Now remember, if you can keep sending your feedback and spam forwards to newsweekly@dawnnews.tv. Each episode of News Weekly is also available in bite-sized chunks over at www.youtube.com/newsweekly. And now that the marketing obligations are out of the way, let's take a look at our top stories. Now, it has become painfully clear over the last few episodes that News Weekly is a comedy show. But it isn't meant to be just laughs. The goal we had for News Weekly was that it will be news first and comedy second. Each episode strives to provide you with a roundup of the weekly headlines, with the humor being used to point out that sometimes the emperor has no clothes on. Therefore, we were met with a conundrum this last week. The goal of staying current and yet funny is made nigh impossible in the face of a tragedy like what unfolded in India over the course of the last few days. The terror attacks in Mumbai dominated the headlines for the better part of the last week, and rightly so, with the staggering death toll and the world faced with the new mutation of terror. We were all united in our sorrow and fear, and Mumbai is no different from New York or London or even Karachi, Lahore and Islamabad. We have to learn that it is a thriving city and as such is resilient and hopefully fast at healing. Now, while we here at News Weekly could easily have ignored such an event, pretended like it hadn't happened, we felt that would be cowardly and a disservice to the scale and scope of what happened. It warranted attention, and to not give it such would be like ignoring the proverbial elephant in the room. Therefore, it is with incredulity that I bring your attention to global reportage on the fringes of the Mumbai crisis. As events unfolded in Mumbai and the death toll rose, cricket fans responded with a disproportionately inappropriate level of enthusiasm for their favourite sport. Coverage of the will it happen or won't it happen nature of the two-part test series between India and England was rudely blunt during the very hours that the siege in the financial capital of India was ongoing. Headlines reported on Indian officials and British officials arguing over whether the test series was going to continue, as opposed to maybe waiting a few days until things had calmed down before bringing the issue up. Even Pakistani cricket authorities couldn't wait to jump in on the inappropriateness, speculating on whether India would commit to a Pakistan tour in January. It was like someone turning up to a funeral with a radio receiver in his ear. Honestly, I get that everyone likes the sport. I like it too, of course. But there is a time and place to bring it up, and this didn't fit either category. Robots are attacking Pakistan. The last few months have seen a marked increase in US drones entering Pakistani airspace and dropping bombs from on high. It is an issue that the Pak government has been grappling with for ages, to the point where Chief of Air Staff, Air Chief Marshal Tanveer Mahmood Ahmed, claims that he is ready to grapple with the drones themselves. Speaking at IDS 2008, or as I like to call it, the weapons bazaar, he said,
इस वक्त भी जो एयरफोर्स की कैपेबिलिटी है वो किसी किस्म की फ़ज़ाई दिफा के लिए तैयार है वो drones हों.
Ironically, there were drones on display at the Ideas Expo. Maybe he meant he could attack the model drone parked at the entrance. That display doesn't look too sturdy. It'd only take a few good kicks to knock it over. Now, the opposition, in a display of short-term memory loss that would challenge even the most amnesia-prone goldfish, decided this was too good an opportunity to ignore. Former Chairman Senate and PMLQ leader Senator Wasim Sajjad on Wednesday said the present government is responsible for US drone attacks. He's absolutely right, you know. If it wasn't for one tiny detail, the drone attacks began with the previous government. You know, the one in which he was Senate Chairman. He also said that the government should also change its internal policy regarding the ongoing military operations in tribal areas and should hold dialogue with militants. Because that worked so well the last time we tried it. Oh, sorry, I meant to say the last time you tried it. It seems no one knows what to do with the drones. General David McKiernan, the commander of the International Security Assistance Force in Afghanistan, said, "These drones do not come under my command." One American journalist even wrote, "The enemy they're trying to neutralize is mechanical. The terrorists can't bog down or kill the drones because drones don't bleed and they don't have to land." Ah, but can they feel? Hath not a drone eyes? Hath not a drone hands, organs, dimensions, senses, affections, passions? The answer, it seems, is no. Or is it? The American army doesn't control them. Pakistan denies giving permission for the drones to attack within its borders in the first place. It's so obvious that drones have gone rogue. Those robotic monsters have developed minds of their own. They're taking control. Where's John Connor when you need him? We need a Terminator to protect us, not the evil Arnold model from T1. Send the good Arnold from T2. I need to make sure people find out about this before it's too late. The world needs to know. Hopefully there's still time. Wait, what's that sound? No, no, no! Now, advertising is all around us, and it has its uses after all. How else would we find out about new products and what they can do if it were not for ads? They can tell us about anything, from a new flavored beverage, to which brand of diaper is now available, to which cell phone provider has the best dancing montage sequence. And thank God, if it wasn't for advertising, I would never have heard about this new up-and-coming political party. You might not know about them yet. They feel clearly that they need to be noticed though, at least given how much they're advertising their presence these days. I believe they're called now, let me see if I can remember the name. It was on thousands of banners I saw on the way to work this morning. Oh yeah, I believe it's the PPP, I think. It seems being the ruling party with both a president and prime minister isn't enough to make the Pakistan People's Party feel secure. Karachi has, in recent days, been covered in everything from banners to billboards to posters to flags. Each one lauds the PPP and aims to remind us of its promise. Or at least I think that's what they're trying to say. I couldn't quite make out because the ads are written in code. What else could this ad mean otherwise? Now, according to the ad, the PPP is a summer teen for helpless, a martinet for labor, and fragrance of love. Are you confused? It's time to consult the Wikipedia. Now, I spent a good week trying to figure out what a summer teen was. Could it be they were referring to a Mr. Summer Teen? First name Summer, last name Teen. And if so, who was he and what was he doing to the helpless? It was only after much thought that I realized the answer. Now, instead of telling you right away, here's what I'm going to do. This is the perfect time for the first News Weekly competition. That's right, write in and tell us what you think Summer Teen means. And you can win a special Dawn News gift pack. It may contain a special mug. It may contain me. But it's worth the risk, I promise you. Send your answers in to newsweekly@dawnnews.tv no later than Thursday, the 4th of December. The winner won't be the person with the correct answer. It'll be the most creative answer. Now that still leaves the rest of the ad. What you may be asking is a martinet. Well, according to my research, a martinet can be one of two things. A strict disciplinarian, and B, this whip. The PPP, martinet for labor. Their words, not mine. And finally, what is the fragrance of love? Could they be referring maybe to this new line of deodorants? You know, I think I smell like Dr. Barbara Rawan. Look out, ladies.